You think this is a story about sex? It's not. It's a story about a city that treats poverty like a crime and then sells the sentence back to you for profit. And before somebody in the comments starts swinging, this isn't one exact person's diary. This is a composite of how the system worked for thousands of women. The details could change by street, by neighborhood, by who was running the house, but the trap stayed the same. It's Victorian London. Gas lamps, fog, coal smoke, streets slick with rain and grime. And behind that curtained window with the red glow, there's a business that runs like a machine. Tonight, you're not a customer, you're inventory. This starts before the brothel. It starts earlier. It starts with rent, with hunger, with a family that's one accident away from collapsing. Work exists everywhere in London, but not the kind that saves you. The kind that grinds you down. Laundry work that burns your hands raw. Factory work that eats fingers. Street selling that gets you chased off. And if you're a girl, the city has a special kind of contempt for you. The kind that blames you for being poor and then punishes you for trying to survive it. People love to say, just get a job. Victorian London says it too. Then it shrugs. Because the job that pays today is usually the job that ruins you tomorrow. When things get desperate, the choices get uglier. One option is the workhouse. Relief, they call it. It's shelter, but it's strict rules, hard routine, and families can get split up. It's not comfort, it's survival with conditions. So when someone offers work, it doesn't even sound suspicious. It sounds like oxygen. A woman approaches with a soft voice and sharp eyes. She calls you love. She says she knows a place, a house where you can earn, meals, a bed. Safe, she says. Safe is the word people use when they want you to stop asking questions. You follow because your choices are shrinking by the hour, and then you arrive. Inside, the air smells like cheap perfume trying to cover rot. Like gin in a room that never dries, like sweat soaked into wallpaper. You notice the silence first, not peaceful silence, the kind that means everyone learned the same lesson. Keep your mouth shut. There's a line of girls along the hall. Some stare at nothing, some watch you like you're a reminder of what they used to be. Nobody welcomes you, nobody warns you out loud. Warnings are dangerous here. Then the madam appears. She's clean, her hair is set, her dress looks expensive enough to make you feel dirty just standing near her. That's not an accident. She's the proof that this place works, for her. She asks your name like she's labeling a crate, and that's when you learn the first truth. This isn't a home, it's a business, and you're the product. Now come the rules. Not posted on a wall, delivered like a sentence. Rule 1, smile. Even when you don't mean it. Rule 2, don't cry where clients can see. Tears are bad for business. Rule 3, never refuse. Not out loud, not with your face, not with your body. Then comes the lock, debt. You owe for the bed you didn't choose. You owe for the dress they hand you. You owe for soap, powder, candlelight. You owe for rent. You owe for house fees. Even your mistakes cost money. A client complains you weren't cheerful enough? Fine. A drink spills? Fine. You look tired? Fine. You try to leave? That's not quitting, that's theft. Because the madam smiles and says, of course you can go, darling. Just settle your account. Your account is built to never be settled. Debt isn't a glitch here. Debt is the plan. Now the training starts. Not training like learning a skill. Training like breaking a habit. How to walk slower, how to tilt your head, how to laugh on cue, how to pour a drink without shaking, how to flirt without meaning it. They don't teach you pleasure, they teach you performance. Your name fades fast. Men don't want names. Names are human. They want girl, pet, darling, anything that keeps you small. And the makeup isn't there to make you glamorous. It's there to make you look less exhausted than you are. Now come the clients. Victorian London has types. The rich ones arrive quiet. Clean coats, soft hands, dead eyes. They don't want you to speak because your voice reminds them you're real. They want the whole thing to feel like a secret they can erase when they leave. They pay extra for privacy, extra for silence, extra for the lie that they're still respectable. Then there are the ordinary men, laborers, clerks, soldiers on leave. Some are lonely, some are bitter, some are violent because they can be. And the house doesn't care which one is which. Coin is coin. There are men who treat you like furniture, men who treat you like a punching bag, men who treat you like a joke they share later. Some want you drunk because it's easier. Some want you scared because it makes them feel powerful. Some want you to act grateful. The worst ones become regulars. They pay more the less you resist. Here's the part nobody romanticizes. The brothel runs on routine. You don't work a client, you work a night, a shift, a stream. You sleep in fragments. You eat whatever is cheapest. You wash in cold water from a basin. If you're sick, you're resting. If you bleed, you're dramatic. The house keeps moving. Girls disappear. One bed is empty in the morning. A new girl is in that spot by night. Someone says, "She ran off." Nobody believes it. Nobody challenges it out loud either, because speaking truth gets you punished. Here's the thing. This world doesn't run on simple rules like illegal means it stops. Brothels sit in a legal grey zone. Sometimes they're tolerated, sometimes they're targeted. Sometimes a whole area gets cracked down on because of complaints, politics, or public pressure. So you live with this constant fear. One night, business as usual. Next night, shouting at the door. A raid can happen. Not always, not everywhere, but the threat is there. And the people who pay the price aren't the people with money. Cops storm in, drag girls out, and suddenly you're the criminal, not the men lined up at the door. Because the law doesn't crush the respectable, it crushes the disposable. Now let's talk about getting sick. If you get sick, you're a problem the house wants quiet. Not a patient it wants to heal. Some houses will isolate a girl. Some won't. Some will dump her. Some will keep working her until she can't stand. And medicine in this era can be brutal. Alcohol is everywhere because it's cheap and it numbs you. People talk about Victorian London like it's manners and tea and fancy dresses. For you, it's a machine that turns poverty into profit. And the brothel isn't some wild scandal, it's business. It survives because the people who profit don't get punished, and the people who suffer don't get protected.